Afternoon everyone, it's Rachel here and we are going to work on these document journals. So it's time to make some things to go in the pockets, I think, and then I can go back and see if there's any more further embellishing that I'd like to do, but first I think I might also stick a few things down here and there on the pages. But anyway, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to try the hairspray. Someone suggested that on that. So I'm going to make some things to go in there. Actually, I have these gorgeous narrow postcards. So I think I'll put one of those in. I hadn't seen those before. I think I might have two. So I'll put those in, but I've got to find where the other one is. It's up here somewhere. I know I kept two. I just slide random things in my little shelf here. Let's just pull them out and see what's there. Oh, there's a cut up book cover. That shouldn't be there. Here's another. That's a little postcard. That can go in the other one. Okay. I did put some up just so I can include them. Isn't that gorgeous? So I can include them in the journals. That might fit somewhere. I want to put some original things in. They can both have an antique letter. That's my Happy Mail note. That looks old. Good job. Good job. Oh, that should be in my to-do box. That one. And then I've got Easter postcards. Oh, there's the other bit of that to make. Oh, I can make something out of that. Cool. That's a bit Christmassy. Okay, right, anything else? Envelopes. Oh, gosh, they're lovely. Okay, I think I put some unattractive ones up here too so that I could embellish them with you guys. Okay, well that will do. I'm just randomly going to go like that. So that can go in there. That's a real antique letter. That will go aside. I've got more of those somewhere. I just have to find them. But I'd like to make something. Actually, do I have This Book Belongs To in here yet? Up there. Oh, I put it there. Okay, cool. So I'm going to leave this page for whomever to decide what they want to do with it. But I want to make a nice, tall, taggy sort of thing. Over here I have some pieces of the 1600s book pages that they're very damaged. So I'm going to cut that one up. We'll do that. So I folded them back on themselves. Oh, that was going to be a journaling thing. Cool. That's an old book. Oh, well, that's a good thing to include. Some rag paper. Let's do that. Although I might put this somewhere else. We'll put that aside. I'm all over the place. I'm excited. Okay, see all the tracks there? So this I've already put in some pretty, I think they might have been in my French chateau. I can't remember. I'm going to put that in there, but I'm going to put something on it. And let's not lose that. I might just slide that in there for now, just for the time being, just to protect it. Okay, so on here I want to put a little Victorian fussy cut that I will cut out myself. Oh, I might like this one. Let's see. So how is everyone today? I hope you're having a lovely weekend. I've got my basket here. One of you were asking about where that had gone. It had stuff in it that I had to sort out, so I wasn't using it. I've gone quiet. I'm concentrating. Okay, we'll just cut out a bit more. And then I will go to, and I will grab, actually I can cut that leaf out and then I can cut down there. That's it. Look, That's fine. I'll just snip that little bit out too, because I can. That bit. Okay, let's glue that on. Well, I didn't even audition it. I think I'll put it up there. I'm going to leave it at I'm not going to do too much on them. So that's enough on there. I think I may do something on the corner, like snip the corners. Okay, and then I need to grab, where's my pen? Where have you gone, pen? Where are you? Oh, there. So this is a Tombow, for those who don't know. 942 is the number. It's very pale. It's perfect for this, as long as you don't go over it too much. And what's going on the paper, that does dry a bit, so I don't worry about that too much. Okay, isn't that pretty? That's just going to stay like that. Corners, let's snip the corner. I'll remove my fabric scissors because I keep looking at them and wanting to take them, and then they won't cut fabric anymore. Let's use these to do a bit of a snip. And one other thing I might do is just go over it with this, because it's quite thick. Because I think I had some tea dyed paper in there. No, I had book page, and then I put that as well. So that's all going to, oh, isn't that pretty? And that's just going to tuck under there like so, and that's all in there. I will bring out the other one at a later date when I finished messing about with it. So we need to make, well, first of all, I've got this. I'm going to put that in there. I like to put like layers of things in, and I like to add a little something little, like I might even add that one. So I'll keep my pen handy. I'm going to need it quite a bit. Okay, and we'll glue that one on. Grab the trusty old pen. Just saves worrying about, you know, having to cut it out perfectly. And that's one little journaling spot. We'll have something pretty and colourful behind, I think. Well, you know, not overly colourful, but a bit more colour. So that's actually good. I've got my ruler. I've still got a mess from yesterday. Oh gosh, I've got everything just piled over there. Let me see. Well, it could be useful. Oh, here we go. No, not that one. If I cut that down, will it fit? It should. So I'm going to glue some paper on the back. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that'll be fine. I'm not going to have all of that. It'll be too tall, but some of it. But I'll cut it out. Okay. Excuse me. So I think that's going to be too tall. I'll go, let's see. I might keep it. No, I don't like it quite that tall, so I'm just going to take a little bit off. There we go. Yes, that's better. Okay. And then I think I would like something, oh, I'll have to find one. I don't know if I've got any in here. Might have to pause the video. I'd like to find some black and white images. Don't know. That could go in. Just have another color and another layer. Okay. Right, in here. I've been shuffling my papers around and now I don't know where everything is. Looking for things. Oh, cool. Here's an old photograph. That's a postcard. They're cool. Put that in there, but I'm going to have something behind it. You'd be amazed what I have shoved in places here. Amazed. I love the stamping on these. They're not, I don't think they're that old, but they're not. I'm just trying to see a date here. Oh, they're 1955. They're not that old, but they still had cool things. And that's going to tuck in there. And I don't think that'll go anywhere. Right, that's that page. I'll put just a little something there. Where's my book gone? I really do like all these little things. That's one of my favorites. I think I'll put that there. Okay, so I need to use this glue because it is going to go a bit on the lace. So I'm just adding a little bit of decoration without taking up too much. Oh my goodness, I mean, I think that's a slight exaggeration there. Let's take some off. Right, well that'll stick. I'll just put it there. let's just grab this as dry. I just want to make sure I take off any extra. Now it's sticking to me. Here, oh, we had this extension. Super pretty. I don't think it needs any more. And then we're going to add, let's see if this will fit. No, that needs to go in a wider pocket. So we're going to make something for there. Oh, there's a bit of, actually I'm just going to close my window. There's a bit of a smell coming from outside. They put in all of the, you know, fertilizers now, and it's really terrible. It really smells gross. Just let me say that. It's gross. I want some of my vertical, here we go. Let's put this over here. Maybe something, or something like that. Don't know what that's from. I've got that in little versions in one of my kits, but not in a big version. I might like to do something with that. Okay, that'll do for now. Put those over there. Okay, let's have a look. Let me see here. I don't want it to be too wide. I hold it there. And fold that. And just glue it at the back on itself. Let me just see if it's narrow enough. Of course it's not. Let's put it in even further. So I'm just going to fold it onto itself and make a big long journal card. Okay. Takes me, as I tell you, it takes me a little minute to warm up. Does it take anybody else a bit of time to warm up and get into it? Now, I think that is pretty crooked. It seems to grow at the bottom, and I don't have my cutter. I think it's out in the TV, out in the other room. Well, I'll trim it down afterwards. I wanted to see if it would fit. I probably won't. No. Oh, it does fit in there. That might work. Doesn't want to cut now. No. Doesn't want to cut because it's wet and I'm impatient. So I'll just go and do it again after. I'll let it dry. Although I could just do it myself. Look. I never learn the lesson, do I? and I'll punch that hole out afterwards. Oh, look what I've done. I did something to it. Or was it already like that and I didn't realize? Well, what we can do is I might add something like that and wrap it around. So these are from Tracy Fox. There we go. It was an opportunity to add something. I was going to go and put that down in the drawer where I used to keep them. Now, let me see here. And let's see. I was thinking I might add a bit of textile in there, but I think I'll leave it like that. Now that needs, isn't that gorgeous? I think I need to put something shorter in there. So I'll just move those back over there. I'll move this one out of the way because that one will be, I'm not going to work on two at the same time. And I need to go here. I'm going to go to the back because that's where I have all my fun little ephemera bits. Oops, and big bits. And I might do something with this one and that one. Oh, that. Don't want anything really big. Might be able to get the birds in somewhere. I may revisit. I'm just going to pull out a few things for now. Love these. We'll pull out these. We might use those somewhere. And then, oh, I need to print more of these out. Let's use these two pretties. Okay. And then we're in the French. Okay. Oh, let's look at those. Right. I'm going to tear this actually. I'm just going to grab some old paper to back it with for writing. Oh dear, I forgot about that. Let's take that off. I'll be sticking to everything. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'll get there in the end. Right, that one is kaput. Oh, they're so tough. Grabbing some of these. Oh, how did it get all that glue all over it? Okay, so I think I'm going to take that bit off. And that bit I'm just going to fold down and glue it. I feel so cramped today. I'm really cramped. I've got stuff everywhere because I didn't tidy up properly yesterday and I'm cramped. I'm apologetic if I'm making you feel cramped as well. It is very crampy. Very simple, cute little journal card, and I'm going to add a little something to it. Piece. I'm desperate to put this piece somewhere. Nope, not today. Piece of linen. No. Excuse me while I audition all the bits. Oh, that little piece of this. Nope, doesn't want to tear. Yes, just a little piece. My stapler. Oh, let's just put a little bit of glue, just for good measure. Okay, cute. And will that fit in there? Oh, yes, it will. There we go. Okay, I do like that. I could put something little in there. Let's see now, what do I have here? Aha. I found some bits to play with. Put those there. I had a whole lot of scripty bits that were half ripped, and I'm sure they're in that pile there, but it's very squished. Okay, I've found just some scrappy bits. Here's one. Actually, I might keep that like that. I've got more of those. I don't know where they are. Oh, these were just in the 1600s books, all torn up. Just like that they were. I'm thinking I would like to make a little, maybe I could cut it. I don't have my cutter. I'm so silly. I didn't bring it in. Oh. going to glue that on there. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. This way, don't throw out any of these bits that you find. Now that is not going to fit where I was thinking of, but I'm glad to put that somewhere. Where is my... Oh my goodness, I am so cramped. I know I said that before, but honestly, functioning is not easy. Let's put a little piece of writing sort of paper there. Oh, perfect, an old piece of old page here. I'm just going to snip off the gluey bit. Now, it's a little bit fragile at the top. Glue everywhere. Oh, I love that. Yes, that's right. I think that might be... That's in Latin. I'm just going to put that at the top. Now let's see if there's anything in here that I might like to add. Something little. Not that one. Be good if I had something already cut out. Let's see. Oh, we haven't used any of the little people. Oh, I love this too. It's small, but I love it. Oh, I think I'll put that there. Yes, just something little. I'm actually going to put it on that side. There we go. Cute. Well, now we need to find a home for it. So I was thinking of putting something, I want to make something little just to tuck in there. Well, I wonder if this would tuck in there. Someone made some notes. That will. Oh, look at that. Maybe this will. No, it's a bit long. Oh, just. Because I didn't glue it all down. Okay, well, maybe I'll put that there. No, I think I would prefer a different home for it. Oh, what about one of these? I might like one of these. Put that there. So I will try to link the kits down below so you don't go bonkers searching. What I do need to do is a video. I know there's some out there. I'm pretty sure Tina from Shabby Dabby Doodah did one, and I know that Tracy's done one about downloading your files, because I will say it, I had a very rude message this morning from a lady who wrote to me that she couldn't download her files, that it was sending her to a page that she wasn't authorized, and how dare I do that to her, and did I even care, and it was an unkind thing to do to people. That's what she wrote to me. I have written back to her as politely as possible to say that Etsy is a platform where the digital sellers upload the files to Etsy. So they're all stored inside Etsy. And when you make the purchase for a digital item, you can then download it. If you are logged into your account, your files live in your account for as long as Etsy exists. And you can go down and go into your purchases and download them multiple times. Now, don't sit there and wait necessarily for Etsy to send the email, because sometimes Etsy, it's automated, and sometimes the email doesn't come out to you. And so then you need to know where your purchases are and go in there and download the files. It's not the Etsy seller who's being cheeky and not sending you the files. That is not what's happening, because the files are already uploaded, ready to go. So I do find it really saddening that people are very quick to get annoyed with you and think that you're trying to rip them off and do things like that. I find that actually really upsetting, because that is the last thing I would ever do. And they don't even write to you in a nice way saying, oh, most people, the majority of people do write, oh, I'm having trouble downloading my files. Can you help me? I can't find them. And, do my best to try and help. But don't write to me rudely before I even have a chance to answer you. That's just weird. So anyway, going back, I can see when someone sends me a message too, all of us can, if you were logged in and you purchased through your account, all of us can see, we can all see next to your conversation that you've sent us, the message, your latest orders. So that means, yes, that person was logged into their account. And so then I can just see which order it was, and or I can email it, or first of all, I try to help people find where they are, because it is really useful to know where your I like to put lots of original things in these. It is useful to know where your files live, because they do live in your account forever. And just say, for whatever reason, I shut up shop and I couldn't do Etsy anymore, you would still have access to your files. And maybe you can't contact me anymore. I've disappeared. Those files live in your account, and you can always re-download them if your computer goes kaput or you lose them. Or as poor Lynn, she told me her iPad had been hacked and she'd lost all of her files, and I and she was repurchasing. So I've gone through and I have, Lynn, I've wrote your message. I've refunded the ones that I could see that she'd bought twice, but Lynn, you can go into your account and you can re-download them. You don't need to purchase them again. They're yours. Like, you've purchased them, they're now your files to download as many times as you need, because maybe you've lost them, as I said, or the file corrupted or whatever. So, and also if you're having trouble printing, that is in your printing, you've got to check your printer settings, because the files all work. I print from them, and lots of people print from them. They all work, or it hasn't downloaded properly, and so it could be like have corrupted in the downloading process, so you might need to re-download it again, or you need to check your printer settings. It's not an issue with the files. So yes, so I think I will have to do a video, not just for the rude lady, but who was rude without even speaking to me nicely first. Speak to me nicely first, and then if I'm unreasonable, then you can be rude. But don't start off rude, because I didn't do anything. And she's like, how dare you do this to me? It's a very unkind thing to do. I said, I didn't do anything unkind. I didn't do anything. I haven't had a chance to do anything yet. So, yeah, I think a video will be coming with the downloading of files, because it seems to be an issue for quite a few people. I know it's very, very touch and go finding your files if you're using the app. I actually had the buyers app, and because I buy on Etsy too, and I just got rid of it, because it's not user-friendly. And even the seller app, it's okay, but I much prefer to do all my stuff in the computer. And I know that not everybody has a computer, so not everybody can access a computer and do all the things, but I'm going to put that in there. No, I might put that in a different one. Let's make something. Yeah, not everybody can, you know, has a computer, so I understand that. But I find if I want to do something on Etsy and I'm away in Australia and I've got my iPad, do you know what I do? I log in on Safari, because it's this, then you see it the same as the computer, and I know how to do things then, because it's a lot easier to manage. I find it a lot easier to manage. A lot of people will beg to differ, but I do find it easier, and I certainly know where the files are there. So I always try to direct people to log in on Safari on their device and go in that way, and that way you can find, and you can go to your purchases and then find your files. I'm thinking I might put this on here. You'll be able to see some of the writing. So I hope the lady, I'm waiting to hear back from her. She might be one of those one-time people that that, you know, they tell you off and then off they go. But I hope she contacts me, and I asked her for her order number, because I couldn't, there were no orders showing next to her message. I could see her name, because that was her username, and I did a search in my orders and I could not find any orders in there from her. So that doesn't mean anything, that she could still have ordered something. I'm not saying she didn't order anything. It's just I'm not seeing it. She might have had a different username or something. So I just asked her for the order number, and if I can find the order number, then I don't even know what file she bought, because I couldn't see anything. I didn't get any information. So so yeah, provide me with the order number, but if you were logged in, I will be able to see your order anyway. And hopefully she'll answer me, because if she did purchase something, I would like her to have the files, and maybe not be telling me off because I didn't do anything. I'd like to do something to help her. But anyway, that's my thing for today. I mean, I had a really nasty message one time from a lady when I was actually in Puglia with my dad, and so she had had been after a yapping dog video, and she had said something, oh, I just can't with the dogs. Nothing offensive at all. I don't know. I didn't ever see the message, because basically she wrote the comment on, this is what I would like to say, is just realize that there's a bit of a time difference between where I am and where you are. If you're not in Europe, there is a time difference. So basically she wrote the comment at, I was already in bed. It must have been after 11, because I was in bed. I wasn't looking at comments. I got the message on Etsy. It came through at 12:30 a.m. So I was sound asleep, and I woke up to it at 6 in the morning. That she'd written this comment on the yapping dog video that she hadn't intended at all to be rude to me, and that how dare I have my minions attack her. She didn't watch my videos to be attacked, and what's worse, I had highlighted her video, her comment, and someone had misinterpreted her intention of what she said to me, and that's fair enough. You know, don't need to get angry. I don't have minions. I have no minions working for me, and I don't highlight comments. I don't even know how you do that. And I certainly don't do it when I'm asleep. I can't do any of that when I'm asleep. It's not possible. And so I wrote back to her and I said, I'm so sorry this happened to you. I can't find the comment. Where is the comment? I can't see the rude comment that you got back from someone. I don't even know who that came from. who left you the rude comment and misinterpreted what you were saying to me. And normally, if I do see that someone has misinterpreted, I say, oh no, she didn't mean it like that. No heart, no offense taken. Please don't worry about it. Or if someone writes something nasty, I delete it. So I certainly don't highlight it. And so I wrote back to her, and she said I needed her more than she needed me, and that all this was a horrible message to wake up to. I can tell you, it was really long and horrible. Then I wrote back and I said, I'm so sorry. I wasn't aware. I was asleep when it came, and I sent her the screenshots of the time that it came through. I never heard back from her. Never heard back. So I found that a little bit frustrating, because I think it's very unkind to assume that someone is being nasty. It makes me sad that people instantly think that you're a bad person and that you're doing mean things, and yeah. So that's really what my point about that is. But I also would like everyone to be kind to each other when reading. I think I'm going to put this little swatchy piece here. When we're reading each other, sometimes we can misinterpret how it was intended, and I thank anyone who would like to defend me, but honestly, don't, try and be kind is what I'm saying. Is like, I'll deal with it. If someone's not nice, I will just simply delete it. But really, I think what this lady had written wasn't unkind, but she certainly wrote me an unkind message without considering the fact that I was sound asleep and she had deleted it all, so I never saw it by the time I woke up. There we go. There's a nice tag. And that's going to go in there, and there's a little, oh gosh, wouldn't that be right? I made it it's too wide with my extra bit. But you knew that. I'll just slide it over. It's not going to overhang. It's just going to be on there. There we go. No overhanging allowed. Okay, slide that in there. And will I be able to close my page? Please, please. No. Okay. I'm determined. Okay, let's try again. Try and try again. Okay, it's in. It'll get used to it. Okay, let's keep on going. And now I have this spot here, which is again not that wide, so something narrow. I'm going to use that one for the other journal. And I think I might grab some nice old, what do I have here? Oh, here's a lovely piece of old rag paper. Look, oh, you're going to love it. I'll put that in there. And maybe put this one in there. No, I want to put those together, I've decided. So, what else do I have here? Do I have anything made? Oh, let's see what's up here in the made things. Not those. I think I've already put one of those in. We made those last week. This one, I think this one will be really pretty. Oh, yep, that's it. I'm going to put that one in there. Do you know, who can tell me why? That's why. There we go. That's going in there. And then we have this. I don't think this is going to fit. It's a postcard. That doesn't. I could trim it down. I think I would like it there. So I'll get my cutter afterwards and trim it better. I'm just going to do a little snippy snip on either side and see how we go. It's crooked, but I'll just snip it off afterwards properly with my cutter. I'll go straight. Because silly me didn't bring it. Oh yes, now it fits just. It's okay. And that will go in there. I don't mind if it sticks up at the top a little bit, because then you can sort of see it. Okay. Oh, here we can just put something in there. Do I have anything narrow enough? Let's see. I think these are all quite, those are all quite wide. Oh, I could put this nice little bag in there and put a tag in it. How about that? What tags do I have? Something like that. I'm just going to slide that in there. Okay, have 2 of those there. Yep, so I will, when I can get to the computer, Steffi's on the computer today, I will do a video showing what I know, what I do when I download videos, files. So that way, it might help someone. I do send, Etsy has a help page. Sometimes someone has still not been able to do it from the Etsy help page. I always send that because I'm no good on the app. I can't help you with the app because as I said, I don't like the app, so I don't use it. So here's a nice piece of old paper. We're just going to do little journal cards, but I will do a video just to show where you would go on Safari, how you would do it. It tells you when you open Safari and you type in Etsy and you go to want to log in, I think it tells you something like, get the app. But if you look carefully, it says continue without app. You can continue without the app. So I highly recommend doing that. And then I can show you where the files are in the video. Just looking for another piece of paper. Here we go, got one with stripes. These are all old pieces just left over from, documents that I tore up because they were damaged. So I took off the damaged bits, but I kept all the other bits of paper. So they're not going to be exactly the same. I'm just going to fold that over, like so, and snip the corners because I like that. And what I might do on these is I'll need to find it. You'll just have to bear with me 1 second. I want to put a little bit of some sort of lace at the top. Something at the top. One's taller than the other one. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty and delicate. I don't know if this is... No, I want something a bit whiter. Which is strange for me because normally I want the thinner, darker ones. This time I want something a bit that I can see a bit better. Maybe a little piece of this. One. Yep, something like that. My glue, put a little bit there. They're going to, oh, they're twinnies. I might put them in that way. One in that way and that one in, oh, isn't that cute? Oh, I do like that. Okay, we've already got those in there, and I need to put something in the back, but I think I'll make that another day. So look how fat that is. So let's go through. I need to do one of those as well, but we'll go through and just see what happened today. So we put this is a old 1600s page reinforced. Put this lovely postcard in here, and that. I've also got some real communion cards. I'd like to put one of those in. I just have to find where I put them. And then I made just a big journal card. Actually, a piece of lace would be nice on there. Now to come to think of it, oh, I don't mind that, but anyway, I think I'll probably put a little piece of lace on there. I just put that in there, and we've got that. That's some ephemera. Didn't make anything there. And then here I added this. That one's a bit paler. It was printed on cardstock. It doesn't print as well as on the HP copy paper. Made this long tag, and this one is so cute. I really like all those colors together. Made this one. Tuck that in there. Put those in the belly band. Nice document, and just a beautiful old piece of handwritten document that we already did. Made this, it fits in there just with the bird, and that one I made a while ago. Just put that nice piece of old rag paper in there. I really need to do that because love that. Isn't that a gorgeous postcard? So pretty. Love the colors, and made that. I'm going to make another one of those for the other journal. So they go in there. And then in here I just took this faux paper bag that I had made in Roxy's weekly challenge, and then put one of my French Chateau tags in there. And you could put like something else in there. It's not to say that I might not come back and add more. This is my first round where I fill the pockets. I do one round and then I do another, and then I love those. I mean, how simple are they, but so cute. And that was already done, and so then I just have to fill that pocket. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and work on the other one, and I'll show you what I do in the other one, but I'll do it off camera because I find it a bit easier to sort of think. And then if any ideas come to me, I'll let you know. So thank you so much for watching, and sorry about listening to me go on about the unpleasant emails that I get sometimes, but you know, they're few and far between, so I think I can get over it. And I just hope that I just need to do a video to help everyone with their downloads. And thank you so much for watching, and have a great weekend. Bye.